Part hole rods are a little bit tricky to understand, so have a watch of this video and hopefully they'll be easier. My big tip is to move the blocks around, use the blocks that you've got to help you, use the pictures. Okay. If the dark green rod is one hole, that one there, what fraction is the light green rod? So you can actually click on these and move them around. So I can put one there, and I can put another one there, and look, I get two of them to one hole. So we know in fractions that the bottom number is how many pieces it's cut up into, 2. And how much is the light green rod? Well, one light green rod is 1 out of 2. Okay, so the light green rod is 1 out of 2 of the whole thing, or half. Okay, let's do another example like that. If the orange is a whole, how much is the yellow? Well, again, I can get 1 in there, and I can get 2 in there. So the yellow is, there's 2 of them in a hole, and I've only got 1 of them. So 1 of them out of 2 is half of the orange. Then it gets a little bit harder. And this one, you've got a green rod, and you've got these red ones. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can fit 3 of them in this time. So the bottom number is 3. There are 3 reds for every one. That's how many it's cut into. It's cut into 3. Okay, and if I've got 1 of them, obviously I've got 1 out of the 3. So there's 1 out of 3 things. So the fraction, the red rod is 1/3, or 1 out of 3 of the green rods. Okay. And the last one is you might get another colour put in. So the dark green is 1 whole. What fraction is the purple here? So we need to think about this. So we've got 1 there. 2 takes us up to where the purple is. So it's 2 somethings. And 2 what? How many of them fit in the whole thing? 3, look. So it's cut into 3. 1, 2, 3. And the purple one is 2 of them. Hopefully you can see that the purple is the same as 2 reds, 2 out of 3. There's our 3, look. And the purple goes along for 2 of them. 1, 2 out of 3. So it's 2/3, that one. I still used the reds just to make my hole, so I knew how many were going to be in the whole thing. That's the bottom number. And then I used my reds to see how many were the same length as the purple. Okay. Maybe one more of those if there is one. Here's one. Great. So put in some whites. So let's put in some whites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these things gets us to the black. So 7 gets us to the black. But how many of them are there altogether? 8. So it's 7 out of the 8. Okay, is what the black is. The black here is 7 of these, but you'd need 8 of them to make a whole. So if you had 7 out of 8 of them, that's what the black is. 7 out of 8. Okay, so make sure you use these things at the top to help you. Put them all the way along, and then find out how many you need to actually cover the other colour.